Hey, congrats, Samori. Just want to ask you first and foremost, just what this meant to get drafted and just what your reaction was when Green Bay called you.
Oh man, this meant everything to me. This is just something that I've been working towards my entire life, and I couldn't believe that the day it finally came. It felt amazing. I got to share the moment with a lot of my loved ones, so it was just all around surreal.
And if I could follow up on that too, you obviously make that decision to transfer to Nebraska. Just what did this past year teach you about your game and being able to actually lead the Big Ten and I think receiving yards per or whatever that was, receptions. How did you feel that sort of galvanized what you are as a player?
It kind of proved to other people what I already knew myself. That I could play with the best of the best. At the Power 5 level. It just, other than that, what it really showed me is that, I could adapt to a new situation, new playbook, new teammates, new coaches, new system, new place. And, that showed me a lot because that's what I got to do right now, making that move to the NFL.
Go ahead, Wes.
And when, excuse me, I'm losing my voice here after 3 days. When you were coming out, what do you think people kind of missed about you in terms of your skill set? Because you really dominated at Montana. What do you think? Was it a late bloomer situation, or what sort of translated to you doing what you did there?
Yeah, I'm not sure. That's something you're gonna have to ask, other people. But I always was confident in my abilities. I knew that. I was going to be, a good player. Always been confident in myself. So just happy with how everything turned out.
Go ahead, Wes.
And how did they utilize you at Nebraska? Did you move around quite a bit, or did they have you in the slot? What was sort of your specialty there?
Yeah, so, I was in the slot for the most part, but they did move me around a lot, move me outside, move me at the 2 spot, the 3 spot, and also had me in the backfield sometimes. So I think they did a good job of utilizing me.
As far as special teams, did you do anything in that regard, or was it pretty much just all, offensive stuff?
Yeah, I've had special team snaps, throughout my career at Montana, and I had a few in Nebraska, not too many, but that's something that I feel like I can be really good at, and I'm gonna definitely put a lot of focus towards it, entering the NFL.
Go ahead, Darius Joshua.
Hey, Samori, Darius Joshua, CBS 58 here in Milwaukee. Congratulations on getting drafted. Kind of the Packers taking 3 wide receivers, including yourself. Kind of what is the thoughts of mixing in with this room that is kind of being reshuffled here after they traded Devontae Adams?
It's great to me. It's a great opportunity. And, just going to have to go out and compete. That's the number one thing that I've been doing my entire career is just compete. And I'll never shy away from competition. So, I'm ready to go.
Cassidy Hill.
Hey, congratulations. On that line of thinking, how much have you watched maybe Devontae and Aaron Rodgers in the past and kind of picked up from that game and their connection? And how do you feel like you could fit into that offense as well?
Yeah, I've been watching them for years. Devontae has always been one of my favorite receivers. And just him and the connection that Aaron Rodgers had is something that, has rarely been seen ever before in the NFL. Like, they're just always on the same page. They were always, just making spectacular plays like they could read each other's minds. So that's always been something, I've tried to pick up on. And I'm just, excited to see how I fit in.
Go ahead, Wes.
Samori, did Green Bay have, much contact with you in the pre-draft process? And if you can, just bring me through what it was like there. The draft's kind of winding down. Just kind of what your reaction was when you found out that, you were actually going to get drafted and not have to go the UFA route.
Yeah, so I did have a good amount of contact with Green Bay. I actually took one of my 30 visits there, and loved the city. I feel like I had a great interaction, with the coaches and the staff, so it was just something that kind of just felt like a right fit. So going into the draft, I kind of had this little feeling that I was going to end up at Green Bay. And as far as how the draft went, once that 6th, 7th round hit, I was getting a bunch of undrafted free agent calls and really getting prepared to go that route. So, the Green Bay Packers calling me, and calling my name was something that was really special.